Is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It's Monday, December 28th. I'm Jeff here with Erica, and maybe people might not know that Sam down there.
Oh, that's right.
Right? Because this is the late show that we do here, and you're our head anchor for the daytime shows.
Look at Erica laughing. Well, I'm laughing because it's like he's explaining to you how this works.
Well,
like
I'm explaining to the audience.
I know we're always on. That's what we say, right? We do morning shows, afternoon shows, evening shows. I'm typically not on the evening show. So yes, hello everybody. My name is Sam.
Well, Sam, just I want to tell you, buckle up because it gets a little bumpy on this half hour.
I'm ready.
But before we start, how was your Christmas really quickly? Because we are live. We're back live. How was your Christmas?
It was wonderful. This was like the first year that Sophie, my daughter Sophie, I have 2 kids, and Miles, my youngest, is too young to understand Santa. But Sophie, now that she's 3, she got it. Like, she woke up at like 5:40 in the morning. I heard her get up. I followed her. She crept down the stairs, and then she screamed, "Santa came!"
Oh, my God!
And just that magic was everything. And then we also went to like the most special place, their ice castles here in Colorado. I have a photo, and we don't have the photo, but it looks like Elsa's castle.
It's amazing.
She thought she went to Elsa's castle. What about you?
It's amazing. Same thing. You know, they're similar age, Lawson and Sophie, so he got it this year. He got it. His younger brother didn't really get it, but he just does whatever his older brother does, so they were both ecstatic, but it was beautiful. I wish I was home with my family, but it's our new, you know, it's our first time in our new house. The kids are finally getting it, so it was beautiful. It was magical.
Well, you know, we have a childless household, but my younger sister came to visit us from Oakland for a few days over Christmas. And so my husband and I went out and got her all of these gifts, which was like, if you know my sister, what my husband did was just walk down the aisle of Walmart and load it up on Nerf guns and ammo.
Fun.
So there are like darts all over our floor. It looks like children live there, but there's no children there.
Welcome to parenthood. Things everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Go
And I
on.
just said the word magical.
It
Did I
is,
just
it
say
is
that?
magical.
Yeah.
I know.
You did. You've gone soft.
I'll cry if you want right now. I'll cry. All right, let's get to it, guys. Lori Loughlin is a free woman. The actress was released this morning from prison after serving nearly 2 months for her role in the college admission scandal. It was one of the biggest stories and scandals of the year. The question is, are we going to leave this in 2020, or is this going to be a story in 2021?
I hope it's left in 2020. I mean, didn't it start in February of was it February?
Yeah.
February this year or February last year?
2018, it
Was
feels
it?
like. I don't know.
It feels like it was like 2004.
Yeah, I know.
This is carried on forever. I hope that she takes a page from Felicity Huffman and just keeps it moving.
It's too late. It's too late, even though she's done her time, and she should have done her time, and I'm glad she did her time. She never took accountability. She always said, you know, she dug her heels into the ground. She always said, I am innocent. I did not do any of those things. I didn't stage those photos. And then lo and behold, her own daughter goes on Red Table Talk and admits to everything. So we all know that her mom was aware of all this, planned all this, manipulated all of this, and then never took accountability. So good riddance.
How about doing her time? Is there any thing like, hey, she did her time? There's a lot of parents out there who did the very same thing that never got caught, right? She did her time. Maybe not Lori Loughlin right now, but how about her daughters? Did they have a comeback?
Yeah, because they took accountability. And I still want Lori Loughlin to take accountability, Erica. Even if, yes, she did her time. I still want to hear you say that what I did was wrong.
Yeah, I think that is important. I don't know if it's necessarily going to happen. In terms of the daughters, I think that ultimately, to me, the way that it works out, especially in a very privileged position, to me feels like, okay, this is the karma that it was supposed to be. So I want to see, because we don't really know. But however it works out, I do believe that it's going to be a karmatic thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there's only a couple days left in 2020. I wish we could bet if we're going to do one more Lori Loughlin story before 2021.
I bet you $100.
Whoa, big
Yes.
spender. I was going to give odds. $100
Yes.
that we'll do a story.
I don't want to really
Michael
do
Dean, are you in the booth?
$5.
We could split that, buddy. If you could make,
$5.
All right, I'll take that bet. $100. Michael Dean's on.
Yeah, well, that's not fair. The producer can't be in on it. He'll just put another story
I'll pull
out.
a shoeless Joe Jackson and rig this whole thing. All right, let's get to another story. Alec Baldwin is no stranger to controversy, but now it's his wife Hilaria's turn to be in the hot seat. She's taking rumors. She's got rumors that she fakes her accent, okay? Her Spanish accent, that is. Hilaria says that's not true. She clarified, I was born in Boston and grew up spending time with my family between Massachusetts and Spain. My parents and sibling live in Spain, and I chose to live here. We celebrate both cultures in our home. Okay, that's her explanation. So it makes sense, kinda, right? So here's where it gets a little weird. Her management online bio says Hilaria was born on a Spanish island. Not only that, an old clip from the Today Show has resurfaced, and it shows Hilaria struggling with English like I am with the prompter. Watch.
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes. We have, how do you say it? Cucumbers. We have red pepper.
I'm going to let you guys, I'll finish it up. But what do you think about this? You're trying to be nice. You're trying to say something nice.
I think that it's a product of assimilation. And it's not uncommon for people to be first generation or even second generation and try to assimilate to a more American whiteness. It's not uncommon for people to go back and forth between what their native language and accent is and what they have been told to assimilate to be. So I don't know.
Nope.
That was a very educated answer.
Erica Cobb, I agree with you that, listen, I have many friends where I grew up in Northern California that definitely celebrated both ethnicities or both cultures in their home, and they would go back and forth with their accents. If their grandmother was there, their accent would come out stronger. If they were around me, they would sound more American. From what I saw, because I went down that rabbit hole and I dug deep, that's not the case. She has friends that are coming out saying, no, I've known her my whole life. She never had an accent until, you know, her brand started to take off as this nutritionist and yoga instructor. They said that, you know, she has said many, many times that she was born in Spain on different podcasts when, lo and behold, she was born in Connecticut. So there's lying going on here. Why? What is she trying to gain here?
I don't know. So maybe it's just a likability. Everyone likes an accent,
yes,
right?
They do.
They do. Like,
until they don't, and then she switches it.
That's true.
That's a great point.
She has the privilege to switch it.
That's a great. I didn't even look into that. I just thought it was embarrassing.
It's
like
very
all
embarrassing.
around.
Yeah.
Especially being from Europe and having my grandmother and my mother being born in Italy. You know what a vegetable is when you come over here. If you're from Europe, you know what a tomato is. You know where to plant the cucumbers. You know where all that goes. So don't give me that you don't know what a cucumber is coming from Spain if you're so Spanish.
Yeah.
You like that one? Because it's true.
Hey. I was trying to give the girl the benefit of the doubt because I have people who I went to junior high and high school with, and I'll say, like, people will say, where are you from? I'll say, the west side of Chicago. And then they'll write on my social media, like, no, you're not. You're from this suburb. And I'm like, you can't tell me where I was born and raised. Like, you didn't know me until I was, what, 10? You have no idea what you're talking about.
Not the case here, Erica. She claims that she was in Spain until she was 19. No, there's high school photos of her in Boston.
I mean, I tried, Hillary.
Nope.
I mean, hilarious.
No.
Oh, I like it. I like it. We're going to end on that button. All right, well, Jennifer Aniston's Christmas decorations are getting a lot of mixed reactions after she shared a picture online of an ornament. Here it is. Okay, here's the ornament. The ornament says, our first pandemic. People immediately were torn. So the question is this in poor taste or is it sarcastic and funny? Silence falls over the room.
I don't get it.
So it says our first pandemic. So a lot of people die. I mean, nearly 300,000 people have died from this, right? So do you look at it like that? Like, that was kind of inappropriate. Or are you like, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to find a sarcastic side.
I think
and why would you post that is kind of what I'm saying.
I think it was tone deaf. I definitely do. But I don't think that she had any ill intent. It just goes to show, again, her privilege, right? So many people are struggling right now to put food on the table. So many people are celebrating the holidays without loved ones because they lost those loved ones to COVID. And I think for her, and many of us, right, we want to have little, I would say, mementos, so to speak, of the pandemic. Like, there's photos of Sophie with her mask on, and I want to keep those to remember exactly what she and what we went through in 2020. But I think putting that ornament on, it doesn't offend me, but I do think it comes off tone deaf.
Well, I just said I didn't get it because I was like, well, who do that?
Exactly. No, you're right. Why would you do that?
It was like just such a strange, like, who decided to sit down and make an ornament called our first pandemic? Like, it just seemed, you know, it's just a little odd.
It seems like something like your grandmother would get, you know, that's kind of like out of touch with things. And like our first pandemic, and you're like, thanks, Grandma. Yeah. And you put it on your tree and you're like, oh man, Grandma got me this. That was kind of cute. You don't post it though, right? You don't post it.
I don't know if she necessarily posted that. I think people zoomed in and saw it on the tree. Am I right?
Really?
Someone did some holding it.
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
Wait, we got to clarify because if someone did some detective work, that's right out there.
That's even worse.
You wouldn't be able to read that.
She's out of touch, in my opinion. I love me some Jennifer Aniston, but I think that moment, that picture is out of touch.
Does she have a man right now? I don't mean to bring it there, but it says our.
That's what I was going to say. Who's the our? Yep. I'm with you.
Maybe it means our universal.
No.
What if there was like a little eyeball through like the tree and it was Brad Pitt's eye?
Oh.
Then would the story be completely different. Nobody would compare that ornament to anything else.
I do love them together. I know, Erica. I do love them
Y'all
together.
got to get over it.
I'm sorry.
It has been decades.
We're over it. We're over it. There's still a couple more days in 2020, though. Coming up on DBL, from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to the Tiger King's reign, we're looking back at the top pop culture moments of 2020. And have you seen Wonder Woman 1984 yet? Well, we're going to tell you what the critics are saying about the newest superhero film.
Everything will be different. Your time will come, Diana.
We had that nice little bump in there, but we were all kind of doing something else. And as soon as DBL music comes on, everyone at the table just goes like this and immediately goes back to work. So welcome back to DBL. After several delays and a long wait, you can now watch the highly anticipated Wonder Woman sequel at home. And that's exactly what people did. HBO's viewing numbers tripled on Friday. The only problem is the movie is getting mixed reviews, and it looks like more bad news than good. So if you checked out Twitter after watching, you probably saw a lot of tweets like this. Wonder Woman 1984 was hot garbage.
Oh.
Yikes. All right, we're just going to share that one. That didn't stop Warner Brothers from greenlighting a third Wonder Woman film. That means Diana Prince is the first female superhero to get a trilogy. So they don't care about the numbers. People tuned in, they don't care about the, actually they care about the numbers, they don't care about the reviews, I should say.
Well, say it isn't so, Erica, because you've seen it. I have yet to see it, and the first one was definitely one of my favorite movies, I think, of all time. I cried during it. I thought she was such the example. So it does not match up?
So I actually never saw the first one.
Oh,
so when my husband
to.
wanted to watch 84, I was like, shouldn't we watch the first one first? And he's like, well, no, because this is 84. So he puts it on, and I started watching it, and then I was like doing the dishes, and then I was like watching it, and then I was like checking my email. I don't know. I think a part of it, what I got from that might have been a little polarizing for people, is that the villain comes off a little Trump reminiscent.
Is that maybe not by accident?
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I was the only person who felt that way, but I do think that that might also contribute to how people are feeling.
But the fact that you were doing dishes and stuff, Erica, that would not have been the case if you watched the first one. The first one, your eyes are glued to the screen, your heart is thumping and bumping. Okay. Just go.
Thumping and bumping.
No, that's how we do it on the Late Show, Sam. Thumping and bumping.
Like PJ Sam Shocker's in the house.
So wait, so now does this make you discouraged to watch the second one?
I'm not going to watch the second one now.
What?
I'm absolutely not. I have 2 kids. My time is like, if I'm going to watch anything, it's probably going to be like The Housewives of Potomac. I'm not going to watch it.
You
like
should
if
catch
somebody
up.
said it was amazing, then of course I would watch it because I loved the first one. But I don't even want to see, you know.
You don't want to be disappointed?
Yes.
But why would you listen? People online, they could be a little harsh, right? We all know that. So you have to make a judgment for yourself. You can't listen to those people.
I'm not going to watch it.
1984 was hot trash. You
Not
can't listen to
watching
that
it.
review.
Hot garbage.
Oh, hot garbage.
Yes.
Hot garbage. I don't know.
Get it right.
Are you going to watch it?
I haven't watched the first one yet.
Dude, watch it. The first one is unbelievable. I think it's one of the best superhero movies in a long, long, long time. And she is so good in it, and you are, the entire time, you're glued. You were
What's
glued.
better, Wonder Woman or Goonies?
You can't compare Wonder Woman with Goonies.
I thought it's
different
super.
genres.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
Goonies is incredible, but it's 2 totally different movies.
We need a remake. We need a
No,
remake.
you do not reboot Goonies
Not a
or
remake.
The Princess Bride.
A follow-up. A follow-up.
If Hollywood remakes Goonies or Princess Bride, Hollywood's going to get punched in the face.
I love Late Night Sam Shocker. Coming up on DBL, the top culture moments of the year. The biggest and most buzzworthy topics of 2020. I can't wait to hear what Sam has to say.
Oh, no.
Welcome back to DBL. 2020 has been a year unlike any other with its fair share of buzzworthy moments. Let's look back at some of 2020's most defining moments in pop culture. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle retired from their roles as working royals. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, I haven't said that in a while, made the announcement on Instagram earlier this year. Another big moment, Parasite won the best film, or best Oscar for the film Parasite. It made history as the first non-English language film to win that honor. In March, just as the world went into lockdown, Tiger King premiered. We all remember on Netflix, making Joe Exotic and Carol Baskins some of the most talked about people this year. And of course, the Black Lives Matter movement became a huge cultural phenomenon in 2020, with many of the world's biggest stars using their platforms to voice their support for the movement. Finally, a lot of fans loved watching like Sam, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt flirting on Zoom. So bringing that back. Anyone you want to put to rest? Erica, I'm kind of just setting you up for that.
Put to rest? Oh, okay. Well, we gotta get over Brad then, okay? Like y'all doing the most over here, okay? It's over. It's said and done. I thought that a moment for 2020 pop culture was the oh crap! Now I forgot what it is. It's called on Netflix. Love Is Blind, and the reason why the Love Is Blind show. Because it started at the beginning, it dropped in February, so it was like right when we were going into quarantine. And that was the first time in my recent memory that everyone was talking about the same show at the same time. Like that show kind of kicked off before Tiger King. So I felt like that was a big cultural impact. And in fact, it really was art imitating reality before we knew it was reality because they were in quarantine.
I have no idea what Love Is Blind is.
You never watched Love Is Blind?
I've never even heard of it.
Girl,
how sad is that?
You don't know about Cameron and Lauren?
Who?
Oh my Lanta, you watched Love Is Blind, didn't you?
I was just going to let it go on Sam. I didn't.
I didn't watch it.
I was just going to let you sit
No,
in that.
Oh my gosh.
I had just had a baby on March 11th.
Oh, that is true. That's true. That's
So
true.
did I.
Yeah,
My
you're
world
excused. You're
stopped.
excused.
So
yeah, this show, you have to check it out. It's on Netflix. It was about all these singles, and they were
Is
in
it a reality
pods.
show or is it scripted?
It's a reality
We
show,
are so
and
old and out of touch.
They are dating through the pod, so they can't see each other. All they can hear is each other's voices.
Any true love
and
happen?
Yes, they get engaged. One of the couples has been married for like 2 years.
What?
Oh, girl. Oh my goodness, child. Yes, you
Okay,
have to
I'll
see
start.
this.
Wow.
Okay.
I won't, but
No, I'm telling you.
I love it.
I'm going to tell George's going to start watching, and you're not going to be able to stop.
I do. When Jordan starts watching something and I have to like jump on board and then you kind of get into it.
Yeah, Love Is Blind. Yes,
That's
get
what you
on
want to
it.
do.
Got
Remember for
everybody into The
2020?
Undoing.
Well,
Have you
that was
guys
a great
started
show.
Lovecraft Country?
I haven't, and I really want to support Journey.
Oh my, yeah, Journey Smollett, Jessie
Yeah.
Smollett's sister. Oh my God, is that show unbelievable? And she's
Okay.
incredible.
We're
Yes.
watching The Flight Attendant right now on HBO. Pretty good.
Really?
Pretty good.
I had to give up on it.
What?
It was giving me an anxiety attack.
Oh, then it'll give me one too.
But it's kind of like a funny anxiety.
Yes.
There's
It's
such a thing.
hilarious anxiety.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Welcome back to DBL. One last quick story. If you like The Masked Singer, there's another costume competition on TV. The Masked Dancer debuted last night. Like The Masked Singer, a group of celebrities are disguised, and it's up to the panel of judges who guess correctly who is inside the costume. And a heads up, we are about to spoil the first celebrity revealed. Ready? It was Ice-T busting moves at the disco ball in the disco ball costume. Ice-T? That's kind of a weird one. He's on a show. He's been on a show for 30 years.
Well, where are his moves?
How are you supposed to guess who's in there by their? And let's start Fred Astaire in there.
I don't know.
Right?
Fred Astaire.
Well, and then how would
he's
you
got
tell
those
if
fast
they're
feet.
dressed as an elephant? I mean, so much of dance is the body. It's the form that it takes.
True.
You're a furry.
How much do those judges make?
A lot. And yeah, I love a good reveal, though. I'll just fast forward to the reveal.
All right. Glad we snuck that one in. DBL's new every day. We'll see you tomorrow, guys.